Hello everyone, my name is Prabha Tomar and here I am representing my group. Our topic of presentation is Shaper specification and its various operations. In this presentation, we will study about Shaper machine, definition, working principle of Shaper machine, types of Shaper machine, operations performed on Shaper machine, parts of a Shaper machine with its functions, specification of Shaper machine, advantages of Shaper machine, disadvantages of Shaper machine, applications of Shaper machine, and a short video. Shaper machine definition. The shaper machine is a reciprocating type of machine tool basically used to produce horizontal, vertical, or inclined flat surfaces by means of straight line reciprocating single point cutting tools similar to those which is used in lathe operations. The flat surface produced may be horizontal, vertical, or inclined at an angle. Now, working principle of shaper machine. A shaper machine is working on the following principle. First, a shaper machine holds the single point cutting tool in ram and workpiece is fixed over the table. Second, the ram holding the tool reciprocates over the workpiece and metal is cut during the forward stroke called a cutting stroke, and no metal is cut during its return stroke is called an ideal stroke. The feed is given at the end of the cutting stroke. Generally, the cutting stroke is carried out at slow speed and the idle stroke is carried at high speed with help of quick return motion mechanism. Now, types of shaper machine. Shaper machine are classified into different types based on the type of driving mechanism, types of shaper machine, based on ram travel types of shaper machines, based on table design type of shaper machine, standard or plain shaper, based on cutting stroke type of shaper machine. Let us discuss universal shaper machine. This machine is similar to plane shaper except that the table can be tilted at a various angle, making it possible to incline flat surfaces. The table can be swelled about 360 degrees about a central axis parallel to the cutting stroke direction and also perpendicular to it, that is around two horizontal axes. The table also has a movement in the horizontal plane and vertical direction up and down as in plane shaper. In this diagram we can see different parts of a shaper machine which we are going to discuss in coming slides. Now, operations performed on a shaper machine. Four types of operation performed in a shaper machine, and those are horizontal cutting, vertical cutting, incline cutting, and irregular cutting. Horizontal cutting. Horizontal surfaces are machined by moving the work mounted on the machine table at a cross direction with respect to the ram movement. The clapper box can be set vertical or slightly inclined towards the uncut surface. We can see in this diagram as well as we can see ram and clapper box in this diagram. Here you can see ram and clapper box. Now next is vertical cutting. A vertical cut is made while machining the end of a workpiece, squaring up a block or machining a shoulder. Third, inclined cutting. An angular cut is done at any angle other than a right angle to the horizontal or the vertical plane is called inclined cutting. Irregular cutting. A round nose tool is used for this operation. For a shallow cut, the apron may be set vertical But if the curve is quite sharp, the apron is swelled towards the right or left away from the surface to be cut. Now we will discuss parts of a shaper machine with their functions. Base. The base is designed to take the entire load of the machine tool and it is bolted to the floor of the shop. Next, column. The column is a box like casting made up of cast iron and mounted on a base. It is provided with accurately machined guide ways on the top on which the ram reciprocates. The guideways are also provided on the front vertical face for the movement of cross rail. Next, cross rail. The cross rail is mounted on the ground vertical guideways of the column. It consists of two parallel guideways on its top perpendicular to the ram axis is called as a saddle to move the table in crosswise direction by means of a feed screw. We can see these parts in this diagram. Here we can see base, column, guideways on column and cross rail. Now saddle. It is mounted on the cross rail to hold the table firmly on its top. Now table. It is mounted on the saddle. It can be moved crosswise by rotating the crossfeed rod and vertically by rotating the elevating screw. The table is a box like casting with accurately machined top and side surfaces. These surfaces having T-slots for clamping the work. Next is ram. It is a reciprocating member of the shaper which holds the tool and the reciprocates on the guideways on the top of the column by means of quick return motion mechanism. It houses screwed shaft for altering the position of the ram with respect to the work. Next, tool head. The tool head holds the cutting tool firmly and provides both vertical and angular movement to the tool with the help of down feed screw handle. It consists of apron and second clapper box and clapper block. Apron consists of clapper box and tool post is clamped on the vertical slide by the screw. And here we can see some other parts: down feed handle, ram positioning lock, stock indicator, vise, vertical transfer shaft, etc. Specification of a shaper machine. The shaper machine specifications are as follow: the maximum length of stock ram, types of the drive, crank, gear and hydraulic type, power input of the machine, floor space required to establish the machine, weight of the machine in ton, feed, cutting to return stroke ratio, angular moment of the table. Now advantages and disadvantages of a shaper machine. Advantages of a shaper machine are: the single point tool used is inexpensive, or we can say low tooling cost. Second, the cutting stroke having a definite stopping point. The work can be held easily in the shaper machine. The setup is very quick and easy and also can be readily changed from one job to another job. Now, disadvantages of shaper machine. By nature, it is slow machine because of its straight line forward and return strokes. The single point cutting tool requires several strokes to complete a work. They are slow. Second, the cutting speed is not usually very high speed of reciprocating motion due to high inertia force developed in the motion of the units and components of the machine. Now, applications of shaper machine to generate straight and flat surfaces, smooth rough surfaces, make internal splines, make gear teeth to make dovetail slides, make keyways in pulleys or gears, machining of die punches, straight and curve slots. Now, conclusion. So, we completed the shaping machine topic. We discussed definition, parts, working types, application advantages, disadvantages, and specification of a shaper machine. Thank you.